I would have to say there's been one significant time in my life that was pivotal in my journey. It happened about 10 years ago. I was going through a season of trial, so to speak. And of course, nobody knew about it. I was holding up the front that everything was fine, and everything was not fine. Thankfully, by the grace of God, I had a few friends that were faith filled, and they would just tell me, like, "Sue, you're going to have to just bring this to God. You need to ask for his strength in this." But honestly, true confessions here, I didn't have a relationship with God at that time. I knew of God, but I didn't know God. I knew him up here. I knew he was there, but I didn't know him here. So I just kept going along, trying to be strong myself. And then it just finally got to a point where, yeah, I needed some help. And I remember at the time just kind of popping into mass. Then it started going into once a week where I'd pop in. So I know God was pursuing me during that time. And I was just being stubborn, didn't wanna ask for help. I just didn't feel like I knew him, I just didn't understand. But anyway, it just got to the point where I was called to do it. So I vividly remember it, got my kids off to school, went into mass, and afterwards I just stayed after mass. And I stayed for about 45 minutes and I just got on my knees and I prayed and I cried and I prayed and I cried. There was just this overwhelming sense of peace that came to me. And I just know like three significant things were revealed to me. One of them that I knew that I was not alone. And I felt so alone before. And I just knew from that day forward, God was going to journey with me shoulder to shoulder. And then no matter how the situation turned out, whether it be out the way I wanted it to be or how another way. It didn't matter. I knew I was gonna be okay. I trusted God that I was gonna be okay because He was going to give me the strength to persevere through this trial. And the last thing that I knew is that I had to be in conscious contact with God every day going forward, whether it be through mass, prayer, scripture, service in church or in the community. I knew that I needed to be in constant contact with God going forward. So yeah, it was a pivotal moment in my life. I'm just so grateful that I was able to come to that point where I could just say, God, I need your help. I need your strength. And now I don't hesitate to ask.